fortune, fame, mirror bane, gone insane, but the memory remains.
Hey, Jonathan Higgins here. Been quite a long time. Today we're going to be learning Memory That Remains by Metallica. So, yeah, skip all the bull crap. Let's just go over the close-up. Hey, Jonathan Higgins with Guitartopia here. Bringing you The Memory Remains by Metallica. Great song, great band, yada yada. Number one for this song is you need to get in, you need to tune down a half step from standard E. So you need to tune down an entire half step, which is really not that big a deal. That's the exact same tuning that they use for Sweet Child of Mine, blah blah blah, but I'll show you how to do it real quick. So check it out. If you get in standard E, which is okay, that's standard E tuning. This is a high E, alright? And so the 5th fret on the 2nd string should match the open first. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop down to the 4th fret on the 2nd string. Now it doesn't match anymore. But you tune the 1st string down to match it. Then you bring your finger back up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, only this time you tune down the 2nd string. Okay, then there you go, and you keep on going down the neck, and you end up in a half step down from standard E, okay? So that's the first part. The next part is to begin with the song. You start out with a nice heavy power chord on 5th on the 5th fret on the 5th string and 7th fret on the 4th and 3rd strings, and you're going to slide up to the 7th and 9th ninth. Okay, so you're going to, and you hit that twice like that, and then you hit the 7th, 9th, 9th again, then you pause, then you hit it again, then you go back down to the 5th and slide up to 9th. So then you slide up to the 8th, 10th, 10th, and that's the part that he holds. And then it comes into the heavy, distorted, awesome, cool part. You mute the 5th string, and you hit open 6th and the muted 5th twice. And then you hit 5th, hammer onto 7th on the 5th string, then 5th, then 7th on the 5th string, 5th, hammer onto 7th on the 5th string, then 7th on the 5th string. So okay, so, and then you come up to the 5th on the 4th string, and a hammer on the 7th, then a full bend and you pluck, and then you come down and go to the 5th on the 4th string, so you get, okay, and then you do that a few times, you know, listen to the track to get that right, and then one time you come out of that, and you go 3rd fret on the 6th string, and then you hit the 5th on the 4th and the open 3rd. So 3rd fret on the 6th string, 5th fret on the 4th, open 3rd, and then 7th fret on the 6th string, and then the same 5th fret, 4th string, open 3rd. So, and then right back, and then he goes into a low E minor power chord, and that's open 2nd, 2nd. And then he plays this really cool part where it comes in and it goes, okay, so that's 3rd, 3rd, 2nd, 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 3rd, 12th. Alright, that's the 12th fret that I'm grabbing up here. Alright, here I'll kind of scoot back so you can see that whole thing. Okay? That's how you want that to sound right there. And then when you come out of that, you go back into the... Okay? And you stick with that for a little bit. And then at one point, he starts to add in a little flair to it. And that is when he jumps up to the 9th. And it's a quick little hammer-on slide there. So you go... And then you come down to the 5th, and then you go 7th, hammer on to 9th, very quickly. Okay, so... Okay. Okay. And then you go back into the... Okay. It brings you through that for a little while, and it does, you know, another... Again, you know, just listen to the record for those timings and placements. And then you get to a part where it does that and goes into a low E minor. And then the... And then it comes right back into the... You know, the power chords. Again, you know, listen to the record. You guys can kind of, you know, figure it out on your own. I believe there's one more part that I'm wanting to teach you. Oh, right. There's a part where the power chords do something different. You go... Okay, and that part is a power chord of 5, 7, 7, and that's starting on the 5th string. So 5th fret, 5th string, 7th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 3rd string, and that's... And then you bar the 5th fret across the 5th, 4th, and 3rd string. So... Okay? Okay, so... Okay, so it pops in that little part, and then it moves into the slower, other, you know, really cool, crazy cool part of the song, and that goes like this. Okay, so it's that whole part. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold an E minor, that's the 2nd fret on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, and you're going to hit open 6, 2nd fret on the 5th, 2nd fret on the 4th, okay, and you're going to let them ring out. Okay, and then you're going to do a 2nd hammer on the 3rd on the 5th, so, okay, and then back down to the 2nd, so, then 4th on the 4th to 5th on the 4th, okay, then 3rd pull off to 2nd on the 5th to 3rd on the 6th, okay, so now you have, okay, and then you hit 5th on the 4th, 5th, or 5th on the 5th, 5th on the 4th. So you got... Okay, so that little part is the 3rd, 5th, 5th, 2nd hammer on the 3rd on the 5th string, and then 3rd hammer on the 5th on the 5th string. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to jump all the way up here to the 12th fret, and then down to the 7th on the 6th, then the 9th on the 5th. Alright, and that was the 12th fret on the 5th, by the way. So it repeats through that, and then he goes back into the power chords, and pretty much that's the rest of the song, you know, other than, you know, like the solos and stuff, and those are always separate videos. So yeah, Memory Remains by Metallica, awesome, cool song. When you're done and want to get back into standard E tuning, you hold the 6th fret on the 2nd string, and tune your 1st string up to it. And then you do the 5th fret on the 2nd string and tune that up to it. Okay, now I'm back in standard E tuning on these 2 strings. I'd have to continue. You know, you keep going down the neck, but I have a video tutorial on getting into and out of tuning down a half step. So yeah, rock on, do good. Hopefully making more videos. Peace.